everyone, it's Nicole Scott from Own Your Sparkle. I wanted to bring some awareness to the type of toxins that are hiding in your hair dye today. So I'm going to deep dive a little bit. This is really when I started to go on my own journey because I found lumps in my breast. I'm a holistic nutritionist. That woke me up. I was like, oh my gosh, Nicole, this is crazy. Where else are those toxins coming in from? And so when I started to research, that hair dye had so many toxins. So I've got some notes here that I just want to share with you and give you some appreciation and maybe some awareness, and maybe this will wake you up so that you can reconsider what you're putting on your hair. There are, other options. But, when people ask me, when I ask the question, how many toxins are in my hair dye? The answer is too many. I took a picture of the hair salon ingredients. It was, I think, close to 35. I went home, I researched them, and this is, what I discovered. So I'm just going to read here a few things. So the National Cancer Institute states that there are over 5,000, different chemicals that are used in hair dyes today. 5,000, okay? The Environmental Working Group, and I'm going to leave the website below, Environmental Working Group below, and I want you to go on and check it out. It's ranked over 450 hair colors in their Skin Deep Cosmetic database. So that's where I was doing my research. So 450 hair colors in their database, and roughly 400 of them, get this, are considered a high hazard. And why? Because they contain toxins. Are you ready for this? That are linked to cancer, allergies, irritation, irritation of the eyes, irritation of the skin, irritation of the lungs, immune conditions, organ toxicity. Hello, ladies, are you listening to me? This is freaking crazy. Why is nobody talking about this? It makes me want to cry. So, April 25th, my book is coming out. Get Naked with Your Natural Hair Color. This is some of the information that I am putting in my book so that you guys can really dig deep and ask yourself, what the frick am I putting on my hair and why am I doing it? Health over vanity, ladies. Okay, so I'm going to just give you a few of the ingredients in your hair dye and what it's linked to. So PPD, that's the ingredient that's been around forever, right from the beginning. It actually attaches the color to your hair, okay? Both of these have been shown to damage genetic material and cause cancer in animals. I was putting that on my head every 3 weeks, and it's higher in dark dye. The next one is parabens, which are in a lot of our beauty products. Are you ready for this? It causes endocrine disruption. That means it screws up your hormone system, ladies. We want healthy hormones as we age, right? Healthy. So this is another one. It also is connected to immune issues and allergies. Ammonia. Okay, a chemical that can irritate the skin, the nose, the throat, the respiratory system, and the eyes. That burning that you smell when you go into a salon. Peroxide can cause serious skin issues, eyes, lung irritations, autoimmune issues, allergies, organ toxicity. What else do I have here? Coal tar, a known carcinogen. Now that is starting to come out of products, but it's been in our hair products for a very long time, too long. Formaldehyde, right? And what is formaldehyde? A preservative linked to cancer, and it's and development and reproductive toxicity and much, much more. And that was just a few of the ingredients that I was putting on my head. I'm a holistic nutritionist. I ignored it. I thought I would be okay. And it took a health scare for me to wake up. I don't want you to have a health scare. I don't want you to have to get any diagnosis and go, holy freak, where in my life could I have reduced the toxicity in women? I think one of the biggest levels of toxicity that we do for our bodies starts with our beauty routine. Hair dye, makeup, perfume, body lotions. So I'm talking, you know, I'm an advocate for sure about like toxic free living. But I'm really focused on the hair dye because guess what? 75% of women are dyeing their hair. That's a huge market, and a huge market that continues to buy in to that we have to cover our gray to feel good. But I believe that if you are willing to go through the hard and the transition, which when you think about it, just think about this, ladies. In life, anything that you want, there is a hard transition. But instead of looking at it as a hard transition, because that's what people kind of like suck it up to is a hard, is look at it, that's where the biggest growth is going to happen. And that's exactly what happened to me. My biggest growth in this journey happened in the transition. It's the self-discovery, it's the self-awareness, it's you going out to the world and not caring what people think. It is going out to the world and having people stare at your head because you're so confused if you're like, are you transitioning, are you not? And I actually started to really enjoy the looks and that, because oftentimes I would take that look up and say, yep, I'm in transition. And then it would eventually get into a conversation. So I think we need to have a lightness about it going out and not having any shame around it at all as women. And if we do hear those negative comments, it really is none of their business and we don't need to get angry about it. It typically is a fear that shows up in their world when they look at us because they could never do that or brave enough to do that. So that's just their issue, nothing to do with you. So this video was all about just giving you some insight into what is hiding in your dye. So my challenge to you is flip over the label, take a picture, bring it home, go into the EWG, plug in and see what the heck you're putting on your head every single 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it is, and ask yourself, is it really worth it? Take the dive, it's worth it, your health is worth it, and I want to see you on the other side, the gray side. Thanks, everyone.